For the next 60 minutes, this station will conduct a test. This is only a test. It's not the real thing, it's simply a test. If it were the real thing, we certainly wouldn't be wasting time beating around the bush saying that it was only a test. At least give us that much credit. We're not dummies, you know. Television is a highly evolved art form. It requires all kinds of electronic stuff to work right, and not break down or anything, or maybe start a fire or something.
Her name was Rodin, and she lived in the ocean off Japan. Well, here we are. It's my first video record, which is really neat, and it's a lot different than a phonograph record, which I've been making, because I can see you and I can talk to you, which I like a whole lot. You should have a whole lot of fun with these things. And listen, now that I can talk to you, I want to bring something up. Does anything seem funny to you about these gasoline prices? Like for 25, 35 cents a gallon you could get it just a few years ago. Then suddenly there's this big doomsayers coming out saying there's no more oil on the planet. We're running out of gasoline. We're running out of oil. Black gold, law of supply and demand, is going to drive the price up just completely out of sight. Now I'm waiting in line 7, 8, 9 hours. The gas stations are open only 2, 3 hours, something like that. I can't even get gas. Nobody does anything for my car when I go into a gas station. Prices go up, $1.50, $2 a gallon. They're getting higher and higher. And then suddenly, there's plenty of gasoline. Now, I don't know where it came from, but it strikes me a little strange. And the prices didn't come back down. They're still up. There's some exorbitant sum. Isn't somebody supposed to be watching out for this stuff? I mean, governors or mayors or presidents, don't they watch out for this kind of stuff?
It's your first record.
This is Bill Deere. He's the director.
Comedy. Comedy and music. People don't want to know from social. They want to know comedy from you. Comedy and music. Jungle set. 5 minutes.
Well, there's something funny about the gasoline prices.
You, the proud, the Marines. It's certainly not for everybody, but if you're out of school and ready for something special and a choice of over 100 career fields to choose from, today's Marines may be what you're looking for. You'll be part of a team on the job serving around the world. The challenge is great, but the reward is greater. If you think you're ready for a new kind of adventure, call your recruiter today and find out how you can become one of the few, the proud, the Marines. How was that? It was good for me. Was it good for you?
We'll give you a call.
Thank you.
This night is magic, I can tell by the stars. This night is magic, you in my arms. It would be tragic, we ever part. Tonight is magic for us. You know I love you. Look in my eyes. You know I love you. It's paradise for me to love you. Drift through the skies of magic Hi, kids. Randy Nader for Art Remnants. This weekend at Art Remnants, we're having a special one-time-only sale. We must make room for the new models, and everything must go. All originals, O'Keefe, Smotherwell's, Frank Stella's, just $7.98 a pound. You heard me right, just $7.98 a pound. Rembrandts, Mirrors, Picassos, and Cézannes, just $11.98 a pound. Marcel Duchamp's, $12.48 a pound. Max Weber's, $14.50 a pound. Man Ray's, $13.78 a pound. And this weekend, special one-time-only offer is Marc Chagall's Delilah has put Samson to sleep for the incredible low price of $4.44 a pound. Come on down to Art Remnants. Art Remnants sale begins this Saturday at all Art Remnants stores. There's one near you. Bye, kids.
Today we're going to learn the pirate alphabet.
I.
I.
Hi. Are your parents forgetting to take their drugs? Mine used to, too. Well, now that they're getting older, they do forget. Some of them have gotten so health conscious they don't even use them. But the truth is, now is when they need them most of all. Running the world is a bitch, and they were totally unprepared for it. So what can you do to make sure they get off every day? Give them these. Colorful, pleasant-tasting Elvis drugs. They make drug-taking fun. And parents love them, so they remind them of someone who shaped their early moral judgments. And we make them in the flavors they used to love best. Cheeseburgers, French fries, cherry Cokes. Here in our Elvis drug labs, our trained researchers discovered a high-potency formula. And then we shaped them like little hound dogs, guitars, and teddy bears. Elvis drugs, all shook uppers, love me tenderizers, and blue suede ludes. Elvis drugs, the fun way for adults to get the drugs they need.
Don't say no to this fantastic offer. Send your entire wallet to yet another Elvis ripoff box, 1 million Old Chap Expressway, Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, Kenny. Here's a very special song for all you very special lovers. It's from that movie, a very special movie, black and white movie. You must remember this. Thank you.
Okay, watch this. There. We see it, but they still don't see it yet. Okay, now they've sighted it. There's a better shot there. All right, now then they're over the hill, and he's got it. The kid's got it, see?
Holy smokes, what is it?
Infinite Rider on the big dog park.
What?
Lucy and Ramona cruising through the jungles of L.A. Hoping to promote a dream somewhere along the way. They're rolling through the streets, looking for a disco, passing up the treats from a kid named Cisco, trying to make connections with their blemish-free complexions, and just as fate would have it, ended up with Sunset Sam. Sam was selling watches from a suitcase on a TV tray. And Lucy and Ramona were trying to figure out if he was gay. The three of them were standing, staring at each other, when the light behind their eyes blew each other's cover. The ancient code was branded, and each of them was handed a ticket to their kingdom, 'cause they saw their brother Sunset Sam. People on the streets Lucy was from Compton, and she met Ramona at the zoo. Ramona was from Brooklyn. She left when she was 22. Sam was a native of the Arizona desert, but he split when he was slated for some governmental make-work. Their differences subsided when the common bond was sighted. They were all from the same place that made the famous Sunset Sam. Lucy and Ramona and Sunset Sam. People on the streets trying to find a plan. People on the streets looking for a land. Lucy and Ramona and their brother Sunset Sam. Yes, sir, Lucy and Ramona and Sunset Sam. People on the streets trying to find a plan. People on the streets just looking for the land. Lucy and Ramona and their brother Sunset Sam.
Hey!
Hey.
We asked this couple to spend their 3-week honeymoon in a dryer. All expenses paid, just to prove a point.
Last week, Dr. Robert told the Grateful Dead. Today, a relieved staff surrounds him as we join Rock and Roll Hospital.
But why me, Doc?
It's not curable, Frank. Not yet. But we're working on it every day.
He has it, but he learned to control it.
Kenny? But one moment I'm okay. But then the next moment.
That's the way it is with Bee Gees disease. Say ah. Company! Take Frank back to his room. Who's next, Layla?
Dr. John and Dr. Hook would like you to take a look at one of their patients.
The drum case or the amp case?
Neither. Mr. Richard Presley's disorder?
I'm afraid so.
As I was saying, a Mr. Richard Clark. He's here with his wife.
Mrs. Clark.
Doctor, he's been like this for hours. What is it?
Mr. Clark? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm the bomb. Yeah, I'm the bomb bomb. Dip 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 dip. No, I'm the bomb bomb. Yeah, I'm the bomb bomb bomb. Dip 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 dip. Bomb bomb. God, it's a 50s fit. Rum and Coke, 50 cc. Arberdink! Take him out of isolation. And don't say anything to anyone. I don't want word of this causing a panic. You go with him, Mrs. Clark. I'll be down in a few minutes.
You need some sleep, darling.
They need me more. Who's next?
Kansas and Toto.
And Dorothy? And the Scarecrow? And the Lion? And
Next week on Rock and Roll Hospital, Dr. Robert attempts to surgically separate the Jackson 5.
Even the nicest neighborhood can be spoiled by neighbors. It's no good to complain. It will still go on, day after day, week after week. At NNS, we know. People are just no damn good. Are you mad? Are you really mad? Are you really, really mad? Then it's time for you to call us today and learn about NNS, Neighborhood Nuclear Superiority. Not an import, not an over-the-counter toy, or an unreliable terrorist imitation. The NNS system is made here in America, by Americans, for Americans. And by producing millions of them, we pass the savings on to you for any size target, from something as big as a city block to something as small as a doghouse.
I called NNS, and they really helped by inflaming my natural paranoia and reinforcing my territorial imperative. And you know what? This tactical nuclear warhead just attached to my garden hose with ordinary hand tools. Oh, jeez. Well, you don't want to drop one of these babies. Thank you, folks at NNS.
That's right. The courteous, helpful folks at NNS have the weapon that's right for your family.
This offer not available in any store. Call today and learn more about this amazing system. Isn't there someone you know who deserves neighborhood nuclear superiority?
Bad gas mileage, faulty engineering, plastic emblems that fall off. At the large Detroit car company, these things are part of the standards that we set for ourselves. But we also know it takes people working together. It takes lack of care, little or no craftsmanship. A really bad car doesn't just happen. It starts with an incredibly dumb design. Right here at our Faulty Engineering and Incredibly Dumb Design Center in Detroit, Michigan, with men like Don Hidioso.
Hi. In the past, some people have accused the large Detroit car company of figuring the American consumer is just dumb. We did. We were wrong, and we've revised that thinking. We're now hoping that the American consumer is a total idiot. Why is that exciting? Because it means we don't have to pretend anymore. We can come right out and tell you, these cars are terrible. Take this year's model. It's last year's model. All we did was reverse the direction of the driver's compartment and add this. Tacky, senseless, fleur-de-lis, in addition to more fake wood trim and the cheesy knobs that come off in your hand. You see, at large Detroit, the executives are figuring the American public for saps. And as chief of Dumb and Faulty, it's my job to carry that thinking forward.
We're not just hoping you're dumb, America. We're banking on it.
He's been called the greatest living sportsman alive. His name is equally well known to the millionaire members of Britain's world-famous Royal Sporting Society and the fierce Mudwabi tribesmen of the Furlingeti Plains. His name, Sir Enrique Foster Geddes de May. Sir Enrique...
Shh. It's bad enough that we're upwind. We don't need someone shouting.
Forgive me, sir.
Here, a single mistake can cost you your life.
But
the jungle never forgives.
Well, I'm sure that the conservationists could understand if you were killing for survival, but you're a vegetarian.
Only at my doctor's advice. And as for the conservationists, well, all their weeping and wailing will never change the fact that man is a hunter. Always will be. Man has always hunted his food, and I intend to continue in that great tradition. What is it, guide?
The bears. They say they go no further. They say this place is an evil place.
Well, tell them I'll pay them double.
Double, man. What they say?
I don't think they're going for it. Okay, never mind. I'll just have to hunt my food alone.
Let's watch.
Wait. Just funny. Thank you.
Are you a little crazy or something?
No. And neither are you. You fixed the brake lines all right, but you forgot something. The chances of Lucille renting that particular car weren't so hot. And when that didn't work, you panicked. You knew Missy was playing house with Haviland, and you figured him for a chump, so you crossed him. Oh, don't look so surprised. How was he to know that a dame like that would take the fall on a bum rap? Even though you tried to tie it to that soldier boy you figured for a sap. Right, Angel? He was too uncomfortable with a rod, so it was morphine. After that little accident with the barbed wire, there's plenty of holes to hide the injection.
I stopped. I waited for somebody to say something. Nobody did, so I went on. He even had me going for it, until Pendergraft made that crack about the camel. Now, he couldn't have known that, unless it had been him that bought Loverboy the tractor. It was real sweet, and it almost worked. But she was yellow. Isn't that it, Professor Caruth? And you, Haviland. What will the doctor here think if he knew your real name was Harvey the Geek? Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, maybe it wouldn't have made much difference, since you was only his whipping boy, except for one small detail. Them two gorillas at Ice McCluskey, they're small potatoes on the lamb from the joint. Barentino's out of their league. Strike one. And then when Sheila puts a make on a lug like Rinaldi, I knew the portrait was as phony as her hair color. Strike two. And the cherry on top, that's when Wentworth decides he's going to take a midnight swim in the middle of the afternoon. Strike three. The score comes up, murder. More proof? How about those plane tickets to Manila? Maybe you'd like to show those to us, Doctor. They're in your coat pocket, in case you forgot.
I'm not Dr. Pendergraft, you twit.
Professor Caruth.
Aww.
Angel.
Loverboy, that was a new watch. Harvey the Geek? Look what he did to my watch.
Oh, wow. Gosh. Sorry.
Are you a little crazy or something?
No. Neither are you.
New from Pacific Arts, the amazing new LP from Michael Nesmith, live at the Palais. Like coleslaw? Beautiful coleslaw instantly. How about French fries? Makes French fries with just a flick of the wrist. This fabulous new LP chops, dices, grinds, twists, folds, and agitates almost all your favorite food. Live at the Palais from Michael Nesmith smashes tomatoes perfectly. Like noodles, this fantastic LP makes big, thick noodles with just a shove. Makes noodle dough gooey, too. See how easy? Rush out now in a buying frenzy. Live at the Palais, the amazing new LP from Pacific Arts.
We invited this authentic Mexican bandito to eat in an American Mexican restaurant, just to prove a point.
Nachos? We don't need no stinking nachos!
Oh.
Last week, Eric Dorn, a bass player, holistic healer, and hot tub salesman from Marin County, California, defeated our former all-time champion and donor expert, housewife Shirley Feld from Beverly Hills, California. Tonight, he faces this man, Jim Rapaldi, an undercover narcotics officer from the LAPD.
Charlie 7's 504 game show.
And it all happens right here on the all-new Name That Drug! Featuring the mellow sounds of the Name That Drug Orchestra. And now, let's meet the star of Name That Drug, our very own man in space, physician to the stars, Dr. Murray Feelgood!
Oh! How you doing out there? How are you fellas tonight?
Yo. You're talking to me.
Am I talking to you? This is the big one, you know. Tonight, the winner walks out of here with $100,000 cash. And we also have a super bonus prize. And what is it but gold?
It's a criminal attorney! Yes, this fully trained drug bust specialist from the law firm of Gonoff & Gonoff of Beverly Hills will be your round-the-clock live-in lawyer courtesy of Name That Drug.
How about that? Your own lawyer, Eric.
Oh, hey, well, you know, like, the guy seems like he's got really, you know, good energy, you know.
Right. Jim, I'll bet even the police can use a lawyer, even these days.
Well, yeah, we always hope we don't have to use them, but it's a good idea to carry one for your own protection.
Right. Well, boys, good luck and may the best man win. Eric, as our current champion, you have the privilege of selecting tonight's category. What's it gonna be?
Oh, you know, it's difficult. Oh, I think, you know, I'm gonna go with my strong suit, you know. Category number 3.
And tonight's category is marijuana. The envelope, please. Yo!
You're so much meat at this point, pal. I know my grass.
Thank you, officers. Let's see here now. This drug was part of a 20-ton shipment concealed in the belly of a Pacific blue whale in 1979.
All right, the whale bust, yeah.
Quick-thinking federal agents waded in to seize the contraband when the huge 90-ton sea mammal beached itself near the famous Malibu Pier and puked its guts out. For $100,000 and all the marbles, name that weed. Jim, let's start the bidding with you.
Okay, I can name the drug in 5 tokes.
I can name that weed in 4 tokes.
I can name the drug in 3 tokes.
Name that drug, man.
Okay, Jim.
Okay, immediately I can tell you this is not your average domestic narcotic. No, it is definitely a lot stronger than domestic. A lot.
Well?
What? Oh, right. It's not your average street sculch. I don't know, maybe it tastes like dye stick or something. But it's a lot stronger than dye stick. I don't know. Maybe it's Hawaiian.
Yes? Yes? Well, what do you say, Jim?
That's a great band.
will be back, and we hope you'll join us too, right here on Name That Drug! Good night!
Soft things to fall down on from Mr. Pillow of Beverly Hills.
Excuse me?
What?
Who do I talk to about flying lessons?
Oh, you can talk to me about flying lessons. What do you want to know about them?
I want to know how I have to sign. I'd like to sign up for them.
Oh, sure, you can sign up. I can help. When do you want to learn?
As soon. I'd like to start as soon as
How
possible.
about now?
I've got some time.
Well, I've got some time, too. I'll take you up on your... None of our qualified instructors are here, but I got just a few minutes. Sign this release, and we'll get airborne. Now, one of the first things you're going to learn out here is that flying is safe and it's fun. It's just like being in your own living room. You get out on the runway a little bit, start to pick up a little speed, and the next thing you know, you just are airborne, flying like a feather. Okay? Get up a little speed here. That's right. Come on, get up a little speed. Extra go. Now, flap your arms. Flap your arms. Flap your arms. That's it. Here we go. Flap them. Okay. Jump up in the air. Jump up in the air. Jump up in the air again. Jump. We're flying. We're flying. That was pretty good. By golly, I've seen a lot of people come out, and everybody's got their own style, and yours was sure unique. One day you're going to be up in the sky and just, hey, wait a minute. There's something, hey.
There's a light on the doorway. There's a light on the hall, but the light from the window is the brightest of all. There are lights in the city. There are lights in the skies, but the light in your window are the lights in my eyes. There's a light that is so low. There's a light that's so high. They are lights from the shadows. They are lights of goodbye. I've been waiting for answer from the light in my soul, and the light that keeps calling are the lights of hello.
Today, we've tried to take a closer look at a subject that's on the minds of many American women, the problems connected with being a battered wife. Our guest has been Mrs. Wynette Sloan, a lady who knows firsthand. And because she's come here today and told us how she deals with it, she's opened our eyes and made some helpful suggestions to the untold millions of women out there who are battered wives.
Keep it simple. Salt, pepper, butter and sage, flour, and eggs.
Next week on Who Wants to Know, we'll meet a student who buttered up his teacher. So until next week, this is Mortenham Dinner saying good night. The show is quite informative. Excuse me, Miss Sloan. Are we still in the air?
What happens when 4 aspiring young actresses, 3 senior citizens, and a rock band are forced to share their one-room apartment without indoor plumbing with 2 impoverished illegal alien families and a wino?
Oh, hi, Joey. Come on in.
I did. Oh, thanks.
Sorry there aren't any chairs for us to sit in.
Use the Gomez's. They're asleep.
That's okay. Let's just go.
Hopelessness was never so much fun as it is on Abject Poverty. It's new, it's wacky, it's coming this season.
I'm really glad Tom and Sally suggested we get together.
Oh, me too. I love Mexican food.
Yeah? I love this song. The words are very romantic.
You speak Spanish?
Yeah, a little bit. Would you like me to translate this for you?
Yeah, sure.
The words are just, they're so romantic and sensitive. The cattle graze in the peaceful field. The water kisses the shore outside our humble home. The fish eat my furniture. I tape Melmac plates to my forehead. My wife's biscuits edge closer. Winged tubbies frolic near the power steering. The house glows with almost no help. Half my field of vision is inverted. We walk slowly with hand tools. No running by the pool. You comb the duck and hand me tissues. Small children calculate the deposit. My clothing is radioactive, and I lay down forever in the arms of a giant crustacean.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I plunge Europe into the Dark Ages just to prove a point.
I'm sorry we couldn't be more helpful. Yes.
I need to get these reports typed, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We don't do any typing here. What kind of reports are they?
What?
What kind of reports are they?
They're sales reports.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. We could refer you to a typing service if you like. Let me see them. When did you need them?
I need them tomorrow at 10.
I'm sorry, sir. I wish we could be more helpful. It shouldn't be any problem, but it'll cost you 50 cents extra per page to get them back that quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, sir. We really can't help you, but good luck on finding someone.
The wind is in the buffalo.
Yes. Good morning, Acme Auto Rental. Clandestine typing service. Just a minute. Will there be anything else, sir?
No.
You might try nuclear typing service.
Nuclear.
There's no one in right now. I help you. No, ma'am, we don't do any typing here. What kind of typing was it?
I'm hearing the light from the window. I'm seeing the sound of the sea. My feet have come loose from their moorings. I'm feeling quite wonderfully free. And I think I will travel to Rio, using the music for flight. There's nothing I know of in Rio, but it's something to do with the night. It's only a whimsical notion to fly down to Rio tonight, but I probably won't fly down to Rio. But then again, I just There's wings to the thought behind fancy. There's wings to the thought behind play. And dancing to rhythms of laughter makes laughter the rhythm of rain. So I think I will travel to Rio, using the music for flight. There's nothing I know of in Rio, but it's something to do with the night. It's only a whimsical notion to fly down to Rio tonight, and I probably won't fly down to Rio, but then again I just might. I feel such a sense of well-being. The problems have come to be solved. What I thought was proper for battle, I see now is proper for love. So I think I will travel to Rio, using the music for flight. There's nothing that I know of in Rio, but it's something to do with the night. It's only a whimsical notion to fly down to Rio tonight, but I
floor.
All right, Lionel, I'm here. Let me take a look at it.
My head, my belly, Bob. Oh, my God.
All right, look. It may be bad. Here.
Oh, hurry, do something.
Right on this bullet. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, I can see Mama coming. Mama!
You're right. What a party, huh, doll? Great party. I think this may be the best convention that we've ever been to ever in all. Poor baby. You know, Trixie and I go around the country a whole bunch of times, just going to convention to convention to convention. And sometimes it gets a little heavy for you, know what I'm saying? But that's okay. I'll get you a coffee, baby, okay? Hang in there, okay? Bartender, can I have a coffee for my lady here? And bring me a margarita. No, margarita. Just like this, another margarita. Yeah, I'll be fine. Thank you. And a coffee for my lady, okay? You're a real prince. And won't forget the coffee, all right? Got a little lady that's down here. Hey, bring it back, honey. You gotta go get it. You okay? No, I guess not. Well, this is a pretty good convention. There was a guy from Pittsburgh who was one of the funniest people I've ever run into on the planet Earth. He told me a joke. It was the funniest joke I think I've heard since I was in Racine, Wisconsin. There's these three guys. Listen to this joke. There were these three guys, and one of them is a Polish, and one of them is an Irish, and one is a pygmy, okay? And so they go into this bar. No, wait. They went into a butcher shop. And listen to this. They go into this butcher shop, okay? And they go to the butcher shop, and they say, the Polish guy says they want 24 pounds of chicken sausage. And he said, and the Irish guy turned to me and said, hey, look, I don't eat chicken sausage. Well, the pygmy turns to me and he says, look, I've set her on fire again. Son of a gun. It's the third time this week. Honey, oh, God, what a party. God. Bartender, can I have a margarita for my wife's fire? No, I'm serious. Bring me a margarita. No, I can't. Oh. S. Thank you so much. Now, here's a very special arrangement of a very special tune. And I'd like to invite all of you to dance along with this song. Lights, Kenny, dancing in the dark. Till the tune ends, we're dancing in the dark. Thank you.
You get the moon, I'll get the stars. You get the wind, I'll get the cars. You make the stops and I'll make the starts tonight. You get the gomba, I'll get the fizz. Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz. I've got the soap, you get the toys. I'll get the girls and you get the boys. You make the light, I'll make the noise tonight. Living inside of a little glass room, living inside of the tube. Everyone's made out of little thin lines. Sometimes their fingers are blue, mine too. You get the cops, I'll get the phone. I'll get the nurse, and you go on home. Sally loves Bob, Jim needs a shave.